It's what we've been saying for years. These corporations are just giant arms of this like fetish community. And yes, it is a fetish community, the LGBT. I guess it's now they call it 2S LGBTQIA plus month. I'm dead serious. They are promoting this. It's not a joke. It's that many letters at this point. Gosh, I don't even know what they mean. But they are an outlet of this. The corporations from Hollywood are all about sick perversions, about drug use, about bringing kids into these environments and ruining their lives. It's a sacrificial altar to Satan is what it is at the end of the day. And of course, we used to say that back in the day and people would go, ah, ha, ha, you're just being a conspiracy theorist. But it's very obvious now. We've seen blood rituals. We've seen strange, of course, crazy things going on with Weinstein and all this stuff over the years. And now it's permeated into the culture very far to where Disney is pushing this and Netflix is pushing this in all of their content. Let's get into the news in just a moment. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. I'd love to get into film at some point. But for now, we are going to be doing things on the written page. And that is like the most indie of indie at this juncture. So we're doing so on Subscribestar. I'm posting prose fiction. I've got a Zorro story I'm writing. I've got, of course, my comics. I put up some pages from the new book Extrasensory up just yesterday. And I'd love for you to get on here, support our culture war efforts against the hellmouth in Hollywood. This is where to do so. And of course, this neo-patronage is the best way to do so because having this as a blanket per month enables me to hire artists, editors, get things done that I would not be able to do otherwise. So I appreciate you guys for being there. That link's in the description below, along with, of course, the link to my bookstore. You can check out any of my books there, 18 novels, 12 graphic novels, and of my Amazon page as well, depending on how you want to check these out. I really appreciate you guys for reading. Cool. Here it is. And this is from Bounding Into Comics, Jacob Smith, GLAAD Studio, Responsibility Index. This is, again, they have a woke meter social credit score for studios to tell you how woke they are. Reveals Netflix and Disney produced the most films with LGBTQ content in 2022. You got to change it. It's 2S LGBTQIA+. Don't you know? It's 2023 now. Gosh, Jacob. Is that time of year again, the time where LGBTQ watchdog organization GLAAD rates Hollywood studios on how they're squeezing into their films and television content. They're pushing it way harder than ever before. I mean, they were really just sticking it in front of children. They're sticking it in front of everybody. They're trying to just make it so that their fetishes are just in your face all the time. And it's pornography at the end of the day. It really is. Hollywood is a porn industry at this point. And here's the Gay Power Rangers, of course, which has gone absolutely crazy. Another kids show that they do. So here it is. Their conducted annual studio responsibility index, which tracked just how woke Hollywood is. While every major studio is pushing LGBTQ content, some are doing a better job than others. Some are more equal than others. Oh my gosh. Of the 350 films released theatrically and tracks even 10 distributors counted in 2022, 100, that's 28%, were LGBTQ inclusive. Now these people are like 5% of the population. So they're overrepresented. It's like you see a black person in every party, in every single group sort of thing. There's got to be one, even if it's a one in five, which overrepresents the population also. But they do this just to show that they have those demographics there. It's absolutely crazy. It's like they clap for themselves for existing. This is what it is at this point. And they are. They're clapping for themselves because, oh, I've got a weird sexual fetish and I'm proud of it. Cool. And so now they're trying to push it. And of course, with an organization like this going out there to the studios, they wag the finger at them and be like, you better put more of this in your content or else. And then, of course, they threaten boycotts, they threaten blacklisting, and this is where we're at today in Hollywood. So this is only going to get worse, my friends. You got to be very careful in the content you choose to consume because what goes in comes out, as we know. On top of that, you got to be very careful about what your children watch because at this point, just because it says rated PG doesn't mean there's not some weird sexual fetish in it aimed at children and aimed at grooming them to these lifestyles. In fact, you can almost guarantee that's the case if it's coming from Netflix and Disney. So it's absolutely crazy, but we will continue to fight. We'll continue to report on this, and we'll continue to make our pushbacks because what we need to do at the end of the day is create an alternative parallel culture to this, and we're just at the very beginnings of making this happen. So hit the like and subscribe button. Get on board here, guys. We're going to make the culture great again. Leave a comment down below. I really appreciate you guys. See you soon.